Alright, so car's been dying on me at stops and having an issue to restart. I've done the plugs, the wires, spark plugs, wires, and now I have the distributor cap came off with two 7mm, I believe, or no, maybe they were, I think they were 7mm sockets, and then or the actual cap itself. No, this was the ignition control module, which is this little deal. This is the new one. They say you're supposed to smear this grease on the back of that metal piece. When I took it off, stuff starts breaking just because it's so old. Like, this is what, so that little piece I showed you sits back here. Okay, let's see, it sits back here inside the distributor top, and this little plug here plugs into it. See, the little side broke off when I was trying to, just from dry rot, sun, so old. So you have to be careful wiggling this off of it. And then when you put the new one on, it plugs into this and wraps down, hugs tight to the center of this. Make sure you label all of your spark plug tops, the plug wires, so you know what goes where when you have to go put it back in. But here's the old one, which did not want to come off, so I was almost like not going to replace it, but it's a good idea too, because this is the old one. And I actually took a metal brush, like toothbrush, to the ends, because here's the old, let's see if we can find the old cap. Yeah, so this is the old ends that spin around. This piece spins around. Here's the cap that came off of it. I don't know if you can see the insides, but it looks like they're tore through it or they're oxidized. It looks horrible on those contacts. So this could have been part of the issue that I was having. It's definitely not going to hurt to get a new one. So anyways, that's that. This goes in there and spins around, which is causing all those issues. Here's the old ignition control module. Get a part number picture. But yeah, so it's all jacked up, rusted, the whole thing back of it's, I'm sure it's time for a new one. And here's the ignition coil. It had white powder coming out, like oxidation coming out of these actual plug inlets. I mean, this whole place, this is like a jumper coil. You put that on there and it jumps over to your distributor cap center. This thing is all jacked up with white powder everywhere, oxidation or whatever, calcium buildup. So I'm sure this thing's pretty jacked. I'm not going to toss it. I'm just going to put the new ones in. So I got the new parts. Here's the cap and rotor. Comes with it. So you can see it's all new contacts, and comes with the little screws. They don't come out. I was worried about them falling out last time, but they don't come out. And then it can only go on one way. See this back here, that goes where the ignition control module is, so it sits one way facing the firewall. And then your new one, your new rotor, just slides straight down. And that can only go on one way. I was worried about messing up the timing because I don't really know too much about the timing. I don't want to mess with advancing or retarding the distributor yet. So basically it has just a little metal key that's flat on the actual shaft of the distributor, so it only sits one way. And when I was trying to take the other one off, it did not want to come off, and I didn't want to break anything else off, because there's like a little key, that front piece, that plastic will sometimes break off inside the actual shaft. See right here, you have to take that out. This one's pretty clean, so I'm just going to clean this up with the wire brush and blow it out, put the new cap or new ignition control module on, and put the new not this one, but the new rotor. See the contacts on that, and this old junk contact. So yeah, this should help quite a bit. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know if this helps any. So leave a comment if you have any questions, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting more stuff. This is a IROC-Z28 5-liter 5-speed. So I'm going to be doing stuff to it. I just got these wheels off. Foose wheels if anybody wants them. Northern Central Florida. Pickup only. They're 17s, 235s in the front, 245s in the rear. Went back to the stockers. I found pretty decent price, refinished. So just doing little things at a time. Bring it back to life. Thanks guys. See ya.